Hello, welcome back to I Love Stuff. My name's Dan. I'm just taking a cruise at the beach on a beautiful day, trying to think of something I want to cook for you guys. Let's go check out the beach. Riding on my electric unicycle. Ooh, this looks like a really cool area. Let's see what we got going on. Ah, you actually get down to the beach. Huh. Let's check it out. Lots of dogs. Lots and lots of dogs. Hey, buddy.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Let's go down to see what's going on down here. I feel like I've been down here a long, long time ago. I believe I have. It's gonna be fun getting back up with all the sand right here. Oh, here we go. Check that out. That is absolutely gorgeous. So this is San Clemente State Beach. Man, I've been totally impressed with this place. So now, what I'm going to try to do is ride this thing. Let me show you what I'm riding here. Ride my good old Gotway M105, the trusty. Now I'm going to try to make it back up this hill and see. And we're going up the hill. There we go. Ocean in the background. Ooh. I love this wheel. So this is a really small wheel I keep in the car for those like last minute, you park too far from where like you have to go, or when you're camping you got to go run to the bathroom because your particular site's a little bit too far, or heck, if you have to go, just go to a local store. The thing's pretty good. This thing can do probably 20-25 miles on a charge, capable of speeds close to 30. Wouldn't recommend it, but definitely 20-25 if you're a good rider and see what you can do. You can get things called speed wobbles, and those are no fun. Anyhow, man, I feel like there's something I'm forgetting today. Something I'm supposed to be doing. Let's go check out this other area over here first. It's a blast. Yeah, more camp areas. Man, this is a really cool place. Never thought it'd be this cool. Let's see, authorized vehicles only. I think I'm authorized. It's not a vehicle. More park tables. It's pretty cool. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this Spanish building. This is so cool. Look at that. Oh. I know what I'm supposed to be cooking. It's Cinco de Mayo. I know. Let's... I'm gonna have to... All right, welcome to I Love Stuff. I'm glad I remembered today was Cinco de Mayo. I'm gonna make you guys some salsa. This is my world famous salsa. It's famous in thousands of cities and millions of countries. Let's get started. I got, the most important thing here is this hand chopper I love to use. It's got these blades, be very, very careful of it. Be using that. I particularly like this one because it has sides that are kind of cascade in, so that way as you're chopping things, it kind of goes and mixes itself in instead of just kind of spinning it to the sides. We got Roma tomatoes. Normally I would use larger ones, 3 to 4. These ones are smaller, I'm going with 5. I got a yellow onion. It's kind of small, but I like to use about half of a yellow onion. Anywhere from 2, well, depending on your spice level, 1 to 3 jalapenos. I decided to try something different today and go with the red one and see what it does. Hopefully it's good. Most importantly, garlic. You're gonna use about 5 cloves of garlic. Chop that up, throw that bad boy in there. And then lastly, or second to last, is limes. I got about 3 of them. I'll probably use 1 to 2. And then good old salt and sometimes a little bit of pepper. So I have that. That's the key ingredients. There's really nothing to cook, nothing really you have to measure out, but I do recommend cutting things smaller because when you use these things, you can use a blender if you like. You got to do it on really slow because you can pulverize it too much and it's just not that great. But I'm going to use this, but when you pull on it, if it's too thick of chunks, it's really hard to do and you'll struggle. And in some cases, you'll actually break your chopper. So anyhow, let's get started. I like to always start off with a little bit of salt. So this would be about a good palm's worth of salt. It's just as a base. You don't want to go too heavy with the salt in the beginning because it'll get too salty. You want to just kind of get something going and then kind of add it. Salt is definitely a key ingredient to this whole thing. I'm going to just put a couple cracks of pepper just to do it. Not too much. All right. So next, oh, and cilantro. I'm sorry, I forgot about good old cilantro. Let's see, I'm gonna do limes next. Everybody has their own kind of way of cutting limes. I like to cut mine diagonally because it seems to like open up the lime, so when you go to squeeze it, it juices the whole dang thing. Versus the other kind where you're just struggling too much. So I'm gonna put about a whole thing in there. I like to do it at this point because what it does is it ends up melting down the salt and allows the chopper to get going. So I'm putting it in here first and then I'm gonna throw it in there. Just wanna be sure that all the salt is in there. It's gonna be a nice lime juice. I'm at San Clemente State Beach today. Gorgeous place. I just rode my unicycle, you guys probably just saw, down to the water, down this really steep pathway and back up again. All right, let's do, okay. So normally I have gloves, and I totally forgot to grab some, so I'm gonna use a little trick that I'll do when I'm messing around with jalapenos or hot peppers. Grabbing the outside of a pepper is okay until you cut it and you touch the insides. That's where all the oils are. So then what I'll end up doing is I'll use a peel, cut in, open it up, and then knock all the seeds out. You gotta be really careful with this because if you touch your eyes or if you go in the bathroom and you touch your, you know what, you're gonna find out the hard way, and that really sucks. So I'm gonna use this like that. So again, you can use a peel to kind of hold it up. I guess for right now, I'm just gonna have to do it like that. We got an unhappy dog in the neighborhood. Got the next one. This one has much more seeds in her mass. I'm doing it this way because I didn't bring gloves. So as you know, I was just riding and I was like, wait, I'll do salsa. And miraculously, this sombrero and get up showed up. As usual, I want to say thanks to all you that have liked and subscribed so far. Thank you for sharing with your friends and family. It means a lot to me. Highly recommend you guys make this salsa for those friends and family, and they're going to be blown away. Like, this is a very, very good salsa. Every time I make it, everyone just loves it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the 2, and then we're gonna add the red later. So done with that thing. Okay, let's do garlic. So again, I'm gonna do 5 cloves of garlic, and that would be large ones, the largest ones you can find. Part of the reason why you want to do it that way is because the other ones are too small and they take a lot of extra work and they suck. There's 1, 2. Try to find the biggest ones you can. 3, 4, 5. Move over here since those peppers were cut over there. Oh, I love the smell of garlic. For those of you that don't like garlic, I'm sorry for you. Hopefully you have something that can replace it because it is so magical. Yeah, I like my mustache. It's real. Couple more. I think the garlic is really key in this. And the garlic makes it amazing the next day. This is an amazing salsa, literally on chips, but like, man, you put that on breakfast, it will blow people's minds. Funny women over there laughing. Maybe they like my mustache. All right. So now with cilantro, I'm just gonna take like a palm's worth. You're gonna get some of the stems, but there's really no way around it. So just try to minimize it as best as you can. But about a palm's worth of leaf, throw it in there. God, that smells so good already. I am excited for this. And this beer is waiting for me with his little hat on, looking all ready to go. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now, since I got that kind of started, because the last things I'm gonna do is tomato additions and this. Now, one thing when you make this salsa, one thing's gonna happen. The more you chop it, the more bubbles are gonna be made. It's gonna look a little bit whiter and foamier at first, but as the bubbles pop, let me get it kind of situated, I think they fall off. It will turn red or redder, and the color looks better. Okay, this mustache has gotta go. All right. So where's the lid? Here we go. So I'm just doing a pre-chop, just a couple, just to kind of settle everything down. So when you put the other stuff in, it's gonna be good. Tap it. And already, oh, amazing. Okay, so let's go with the yellow onion. So These you want to kind of cut small because again, the pork chopper will have to work way too hard. Doesn't have to be pretty, but it just has to be small. And again, with this, I'm gonna hit it before the tomatoes. Just a couple again, because everybody has their own style or salsa. If you like it thicker or coarser. As you can see, smells amazing. Okay, so now it's time to add tomatoes. So I'm going to cut off what I call the tomatoes butthole and just chop them up nice and small. Put it away. Now some people actually take these seeds out. I'll do it since they just popped out. You have to do it all the time. So that's two. Again, I'm gonna, just to make it easier for the next few things, I add, give it a little chop. So you can already getting tough. Take a look at that. Amazing already. I could stop there, but of course that's not what I want to do. So I'm gonna add some more. Looking forward to trying that red jalapeno of all things. I don't know much about them. I don't know if they're hotter, but I'm gonna try it. Now what I'm going to end up doing in this one, I'm going to add enough tomatoes until this thing is borderline too full. That's kind of my goal, so that way I have as much salsa as possible, because this stuff is addictive. People love it. And again, if you let it sit to the next day, it's just absolutely amazing. Chop it up. And I'm going to give this pepper a try. I'll use the onion to hold it down. Thinking outside the box. Ooh, that thing looks scary. Pull out a different knife. Core this thing this way. Ooh, that's spicy. So all you guys know is the seeds are usually the hottest part of a pepper. I'm trying to kill myself. All right. this stuff up. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna give a little taste test for heat. Heat's there, and salt. Needs salt. I like mine a little saltier the most. See how that does. Cut another tomato. Red tomato. That's sharp. Chop her up again. Got one more tomato to add. And check the salt level one more time. More salt. Okay. Last tomato. So again, recipe is 2 big pinches of salt, a whole lime, 5 cloves of garlic, 3 to 4 large Roma tomatoes, 1 to 3 jalapeños, a little bit of pepper, and a palm's full of cilantro. That's it. That's the key. That's everything you need to know. Get some good chips. Get some good beer and get some good friends and entertain. All right. Doesn't take long to do, as you can see. This is like, I don't know, 15 minutes. Now I'm talking, did all this stuff. You can do it really, really fast. Sometimes I'll do this at work for coworkers. Do it at home for my kids, they love it. Kind of a recipe I've kind of modified until I got it just right and figured it out, and I can reduplicate this all the time, and I'm trying to show you guys all too that you too can make some amazing looking salsa. That looks great so far. Salt test needs more because when you add a tomato it thins it down. I think I'm gonna add a pinch more cilantro. So I think that would be a nice additional one. Now you can also do any changes you want. You can roast your peppers, you can roast your garlic too. I tried that, that was interesting. There's a lot of things you can try to do to be different. But this is what has been consistent, has worked for me. And I hope it works for you. Test. A little more salt. Again, you can always add salt, but you can't take it out. Always remember that. I like a lot of salt. And that cilantro did help. I even want to add a little bit more. You feel that thing free spin when you pull it. You didn't line up the pull. I got this chopper on Amazon, good old Amazon. Love buying stuff there. I think it was like $10, $15. I was lucky to find one in black and red, as those who know me. My favorite colors, and I have a weakness for it. Okay, so now you're starting to see that foaminess I was telling you about. That will go away. Normally I would have used coarse salt and I would have pinched it in and been done with this in like 3 shots, but I'm using this grinder I just got today because I had salt spill in my transport to do the show, and I'm not having that. All right, that should finalize it. All right. I got this cute little thing to put in for the festive day of Cinco de Mayo. I'm gonna take it out of here so you guys get a rough idea what it looks like, but that is homemade salsa at its finest. Quite a bit. There you have it, folks. Dan's world famous salsa. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.